Once, in a small, forgotten town, nestled deep in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, there stood an ominous structure known as the Hollowbrook Asylum. For over a century, the decaying building cast a haunting shadow over the town's history, shrouded in rumors of ghostly apparitions and malevolent spirits. Hollowbrook Asylum was a place no one dared to enter, except for the most fearless and curious souls. This is the tale of one such adventurer who set out to uncover the truth behind the curse. Meet Sarah, a young and determined paranormal investigator with her own YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the world's most haunted places. Sarah had heard the legends of Hollowbrook Asylum since childhood and knew it was the perfect subject for her next video. She gathered her equipment, including night vision cameras, voice recorders, and an EMF meter, and headed to the town. As she approached the asylum, a cold shiver ran down her spine. The building's once white walls were now a grimy gray, and the windows were shattered. The air was thick with foreboding, and it felt as if the asylum itself was watching her. The locals had warned her not to enter, but Sarah was determined to document her findings for her channel. Sarah pushed open the creaking front door and stepped into a world frozen in time. Dusty hallways stretched out before her, with tattered remnants of old hospital beds and rusted restraints. She felt a presence, a heavy weight in the air that sent her heart racing. Her camera recorded every footstep as she ventured deeper into the asylum, her flashlight casting eerie shadows. As Sarah explored the building, she began to hear faint whispers and cries echoing through the hallways. The temperature plummeted, and her breath turned visible. She checked her equipment. The EMF meter was spiking, and the voices grew louder. She continued down a dark corridor to a room at the end. Upon entering, she was met with a sight that sent chills down her spine. Flickering lights revealed a circle of old, tattered dolls sitting on the floor, their glassy eyes staring into nothingness. The room was filled with an otherworldly energy, and Sarah couldn't help but think of the tormented souls that had once resided here. Suddenly, one of the dolls moved. It turned its head slowly, fixing its empty gaze upon Sarah. She gasped, her camera capturing the surreal sight. The whispers grew louder, and a ghostly figure began to materialize in the room. It was a nurse from the asylum's past, her face twisted with sorrow and anger. Sarah knew it was time to leave, but the entrance had disappeared, and the walls seemed to close in on her. Panic set in as the malevolent spirit approached. With sheer determination and a prayer, she mustered all her strength, broke through the wall, and sprinted down the corridor. As she finally reached the entrance, she burst through the door, gasping for breath. The asylum had released its grip on her, but her encounter with the paranormal had forever changed her. Her YouTube video documenting the experience went viral, leaving viewers both fascinated and terrified. Sarah had survived the Hollowbrook Asylum, but the curse of that forsaken place would linger, forever haunting her dreams. And one thing was certain: no one would ever forget the chilling tale of the cursed asylum that she had brought to life on her channel. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned to my Sneezehut YouTube channel and consider subscribing, liking, and sharing it with your friends.